Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful Pisces. Last but not least, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of June the 15th to the 21st. So let's see what our theme and what our download message is for this week. We have been given tie up loose ends, get things done. Okay, let's see what our tarot cards say. What do we need to see, know, and expect as we swim through this week? All right, are we going in dark waters, deep waters? Are we able to surface and take a breath of fresh air and a relief? Let's see what we've got. All right, let's cut the deck. Coming in the first row, we have been given that card of deception, of course, the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Empress, and we've got the Ace of Cups. Coming in next, we have the High Priestess, followed by the Judgment card, and the next card is the Eight of Swords. Coming in next, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Four of Wands. Coming in next at the end of the week, ooh, we got the Sun. We like that. We've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Two of Swords. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. So we need to tie up loose ends. Our download message and our theme this week is getting things done, getting down to business, not leaving things unfinished, okay? There may be some things that you might have been distracted. You didn't get this done. So you need to tie up loose ends in order to move on to the next phase, the next project. You've got an opportunity coming in with your life and your career, and it says doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it, Pisces. Don't be afraid. Go after it. You're ready to launch into something new and exciting. It's a great opportunity. You have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is that card of deception, the liar, the chief, the thief, somebody who's trying to coerce or con you or charm you into something. However, they get caught at the end of the day. Okay, this person is only out for their own selfish agenda. This is the wolf in sheep's clothing. You'll find out and you'll be able to deal with it. Beware of that, Pisces. You are so intuitive and you're really good at character analysis that you'll just walk away and let this go, like not allow them in your circle anymore. The Eight of Pentacles comes in. You're working hard for your goals. You're showing the talents to the powers that be who you are and what you're made of. Some of you might be going through a new learning phase. You could be learning something new at work. Maybe there's been restructuring where you're learning something new and taking on a different task at work. Or you could be apprenticing, doing your theory and your practical work for a company, whereby if you stay focused on the little details, you're going to succeed for sure. The Hierophant comes in. This is higher education, learning something new, being in the company of those who you feel comfortable with. You could be, building a team of people, joining a group and bringing new friends into your circle, or you could be joining a spiritualist group and bringing more. I see some of you becoming more enlightened, more heightened, and you're going through almost like an enlightenment and ascension right now. This is a card of doing things in traditional way. You could also be involved in something with the church. Okay. Coming in next, we have the Tower, and this is in our focus part of the reading, but it's also our career and money card. And it says, earning power, building a business, sound decision. Your career could involve corporate job, power, and an unstable position. We always think of the Tower falling over, right? So you are going through a phase right now where you are concentrating on money. I've always said with Pisces, first comes money, then comes love, because love just finds us. We're lucky that way. Whether it's long lasting or not, Pisces is known to have, many situations in their love life. Now, this one has to do with the Tower and building a business. You're working on your goals right now, and that's what's important to you. And you're making really good, sound decisions right now. You don't want to see this Tower come down, and you don't want to see your efforts fail. So you could be looking into a corporate job, which will bring you more money. And also you have the power now to make the choices and decisions for yourself. And, this is moving forward. Stand your ground. Go after your goals. The Ace of Cups comes in, the Empress comes in, and the Page of Wands comes in. Ace of Cups is love, Pisces. Didn't I say it? Love just finds us. It doesn't matter where you are. When you least expect it, there they are at the door waiting. This card says that, you know, the universe is showering you with love, time, effort, support, love, good health, and possibly money. However, this card says be prepared to meet somebody new, somebody who is coming in maybe unexpectedly, or you could be rekindling a relationship you're already in, and maybe forgiveness is being issued. Don't give up on that relationship. The Empress comes in, and this is giving birth to your dreams, okay? She looks like she's ready to give birth to a child, and she knows there's a gestation period, a waiting period of 9 months. So this card says don't be in a big hurry and get up in your head and worry about this. You're planting your seeds, you're working on something important, and you need to focus on that. It will take time, but you'll get there. The Page of Wands says, yeah, you got an opportunity to go after something that you really want. The Page of Wands comes in with a really good opportunity that could have to do with your career and your job. This card says, don't delay, carpe diem, don't hesitate, go after it. Coming in the center position, your help, your hurdle, and your challenge. Well, you do get the Labyrinth, and the Labyrinth is slow and steady wins the race, right? Think about the rabbit and the tortoise and the hare. You're working towards a goal, but also this has to do with maybe doing things outside. You may be invited to something whereby you're going to be doing something outdoors. However, this card says stay focused, stay in alignment, and keep going in that direction. You will get to your ultimate goal at the end of the day. Coming in with that, you have the Ten of Swords, the Judgment card, and the High Priestess. Trusting your gut instincts. Pisces, you're so good at this. You know, when something doesn't feel right, sound right, smell right, whatever, you go after it and you say, you know what, I knew there was something odd about this. But the High Priestess does even more. She goes behind the veil, she does her research, and she finds out the answers she needs so that she can sit there in confidence and not worry about anything from here on in. This is Pisces being intuitive, trusting that little voice of reason, and being curious enough to find out about it, giving you the relief you need. Judgment comes in. Pisces, you're moving on. You're making a judgment call, and it's like you're getting a second chance and a new lease on life. This is a new phase you're going into, and you're happy about it, and you're grateful about it, and you're spiritual about it, and you are, you know, sending that gratitude up and out. This card says get ready to do this journey with people who want to be with you and are like you and want to go on this next leg of the journey with you. The Ten of Swords says you've gone through hell, you've been to hell and back. Basically, you've walked through the fire and you're coming out the other side, Pisces. We know and it's funny how it's 10 on the swords here. It's been for at least 10 years for some of you, if not more, when things were uncertain and things weren't working out in your favor and money wasn't as great as you wanted it to be. However, Pisces, you're on your feet, you're back in the game, and you're going in a new direction. You've learned from those lessons, and now you're able to move forward. Coming in next with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you get the card New Career, Work Changes, and Resume. So there are changes around you know, to do with work, all right? You know, and whether they are positive or negative relies on the surrounding cards, and I see positivity here, okay? That's what these cards mean. And it also says a new career may be coming either way. It suggests that you be prepared for changes at work or in your employment. It is time to pay attention and focus on what you want to do work-wise. So I think as Pisces, we are changeable, okay? We're mutable. We're that mutable sign. We're either swimming upstream against resistance or we're riding the tide down. We're either laughing or we're crying. But we're very curious individuals. And when we set our goal and our compass to go somewhere, we dive deep and we go after it. This could be an opportunity, Pisces, that you're coming into realization now that you want to embark on. It could be a new career, it could be changing careers, you could be asked to join someone else and collaborate in a career that could be lucrative for you. Coming in with that, you have the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I mean, you're capable of multitasking and pushing yourself, and often, Pisces, you take on more than you can handle. You're all over the place sometimes. Like I said, we are made up of all the other signs. They threw us in a jar, they shook us up, and they tossed us out into the water. And so we are sensitive, and we're very attuned to all the clairs and the feelings out there that we carry in emotions. But this card says you pushed yourself. You took on more than you could chew, and you made it. You got through. You came out the other side, but you're not going to do it again because it wasn't fun. And Pisces, don't take on so much anymore. You're not the beast of burden. You don't need to overload yourself right now because you're going to get burnout. This card says you're coming to the realization you're making life easier for yourself. The Three of Wands comes in. And this is about you standing on the shore waiting for your next ship to come in because you have seen increments of good abundance coming to you for your hard work and efforts, but it's been a slow climb. Don't be hesitant, Pisces, to start the next project. Keep going. Keep your curiosity and flowing. This is about you. You have to get going to keep going. This is a card of coming, into your own again. The Four of Wands is celebration, feeling at home wherever you are, but it could have to do with your home. Somebody could be moving back home. You could be, renovating, selling, moving, and relocating your home. But you're going to celebrate something here. And maybe it has to do with feeling very secure and stable within your home life and your family life and your work life. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number and also your future energy, you've got 1313. This works out to an 8. 8 is the infinity number and the number we meditate on for prosperity and money. It's a very powerful number. Justice. That's what this card says here, though. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happy. So Pisces, stay positive. Know that you're worthy of going after your goals and ask for Spirit to give you the guidance and direction, and they will if you believe in them, okay? The Two of Swords comes in, the Queen of Swords comes in, and look what we've got, the Sun, yes. The Two of Swords is making a decision you really don't want to do. You might be confronted with having to do that. It's all because you got up in your head and you're not seeing the picture in complete clarity. When you do, maybe you need a mediator, as I say, to put the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table, and then you see what you've got to gain and lose. Pisces, don't hesitate. You can do this. The Queen of Swords says you're out of here. You're cleaning house. You've wiped your hands clean of a situation, and it's time to move in a new direction. You're stepping up into your confidence, and you're stepping out there on your own, not relying on anybody else to save you in the process. You can do this, Pisces. This is a card that says you're wiping your hands clean. What didn't work for you, you've learned from, and you're going on a brand new adventure. The Sun says get ready for it to succeed, because now you've got an all-over well-being of physical, emotional, spiritual, and good health. This all-over feeling of that. You have the ability now to finally be seen for the talents that you have. So walk in your spotlight. Dream big. You've got everything going for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's the best card in the deck for success and prosperity. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.